guys, so we're going to be reading Something from Nothing. It's a story that's based on a Jewish folktale. So let's start reading. The author of this book, meaning the person who wrote this book, is Phoebe Gilman. All right. When Joseph was a baby, his grandfather made him a wonderful blanket. Guys, see that blanket? It has stars and a moon. And what color is it? Blue. To keep him warm and cozy and to chase away bad dreams. But as Joseph grew older, the wonderful blanket grew older too. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your blanket. It's frazzled, it's worn, it's unsightly, it's torn. It's time to throw it out." Look at his blanket. "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the blanket and turned it round and round. He said as his scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out and in and out. There's just enough material here to make. What do you think that his grandfather is going to be able to make out of the material from the blanket? Let's see. A wonderful jacket. Joseph put on the wonderful jacket and went outside to play. But as Joseph grew older, the wonderful jacket grew older too. One day, his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your jacket. It's shrunken and small. It doesn't fit you at all. It's time to throw it out." How do you know that the jacket is too small? "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the jacket and turned it round and round. He said as his scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out and in and out. There's just enough material here to make, let's see, a wonderful vest. Joseph wore the wonderful vest to school the very next day. But as Joseph grew older, the wonderful vest grew older too. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your vest. It's spotted with glue and there's paint on it too. It's time to throw it out." You think Joseph wants to throw away his wonderful vest? "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the vest and turned it round and round. He said as his scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out and in and out. There's just enough material here to make. So Joseph's grandfather is pretty handy, huh? He can make almost anything out of what's left, right? So let's see what else he makes. A wonderful tie. Joseph wore the wonderful tie to his grandparents' house every Friday. But as Joseph grew older, his wonderful tie grew older too. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your tie. This big stain of soup makes the end of it droop. It's time to throw it out." So he wore it to his grandparents every Friday. And then his mom, while washing, discovers that she wants to throw it out. "Grandpa can fix it," Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the tie and turned it round and round. He said as his scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out and in and out. There's just enough material here to make. What do you think that he can make now? A wonderful handkerchief. Joseph used a wonderful handkerchief to keep his pebble collection safe. Do you have something that you use to keep something special to you safe? What is it? But as Joseph grew older, his wonderful handkerchief grew older too. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, look at your handkerchief. It's been used till it's tattered. It's splotched and it's splattered. It's time to throw it out." It doesn't look like Joseph wants to get rid of that. Grandpa can fix it, Joseph said. Joseph's grandfather took the handkerchief and turned it round and round. He said, as his scissors went snip, 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 and his needle flew in and out, in and out. There's just enough material here to make a wonderful button. Joseph wore the wonderful button on his suspenders to hold his pants up. One day his mother said to him, "Joseph, where's your button?" Joseph looked and it was gone. Look at Joseph's face. He searched everywhere, but he could not find it. Joseph ran down to his grandfather's house. "My button, my wonderful button is lost." His mother ran after him. "Joseph, listen to me. The button is gone, finished, kaput. Even your grandfather can't make something from nothing." Joseph's grandfather shook his head sadly. "I'm afraid that your mother is right." The next day, Joseph went to school. He said, as his pen went scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch over the paper. There's just enough material here to make. What do you think that Joseph is going to be able to make with paper and a pencil? A wonderful story. So although Joseph no longer had the blanket or the vest, the blanket, the jacket, the vest, the tie, the handkerchief, or the button, the thing that he did have was the memories from everything that his grandfather made. So even if you don't have something in your hand that you can hold or you can hug, memories mean a lot of things. And sometimes you can even write them down so that you never forget them. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed Something from Nothing.